Hi, Tracy here with Great Adventure. Me and my trusty doggo Ellie. And we are headed out for an adventure today. We are going up towards Ocala to camp out for a couple days. So we are on the road and I'll check back in with you soon. Are you excited, Ellie? Are you excited? Are you ready for a big adventure? I know, we're gonna have so much fun. Ellie. And Ellie, my Ellie, is covered in pollen. Hey, hey, look at me, Ellie. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, she's covered in pollen. Oh, beautiful girl. All right. Go do your thing. Go bark. Yeah, there's other dogs here. So it might be a barky night. She's like that. She's like that. So early morning, thought we'd bring my coffee over to the lake and hang out here while I drink that, and then we'll get started on the trails. Got a little colder than I thought it was going to get last night. It was down to like 54. But I had a nice heater, right, Ellie? She's a bed hog, by the way. I mean a big bed piggy. And a blanket hog. But she did keep us warm. But it's a beautiful morning and we've got a lot of trails to go on. So we'll see you shortly. Oh my gosh, so I have to show you what Miss Ellie found this morning. Here we go. Apparently some little creature has been grabbing these out of the water and having them for breakfast. Super cool. Gorgeous morning. Boats out on the water already. I think it gets pretty crowded here. But we are headed over to the trails, so. Alright, so when we drove up, I noticed over here that there is a nice little area that you can put kayaks in. So that's a nice little bonus. And then you get right out on Lake George. Beautiful. Come on, doggo. All right, and here's where we get to go in. This is where the dock goes off. And here's the trail. So apparently no horses allowed on the trail. It's a big equestrian area. All right, and the first marker. Oh, the very first marker, poison ivy, beware. I love it. So it looks like there's going to be a whole bunch of markers telling us probably what trees and plants are around. And over here, got your trailhead information. Oh, look at that. List of all the winter birds. Got a little bit of information and oh yeah, you're in bear country. And a little bit of history. Super cool. All right, we got another marker. This one's a hackberry. Apparently good for songbirds and mice. Tall tree. Let's go find the next one. One thing that I've noticed on this trail is there are a lot of toe trippers. You gotta be really careful to look where you're going, or you're gonna end up face first on the trail. All right, got a lot of these markers. And this one's a sweet gum. Pretty cool. Fall colors, yellow, red, and purple. Another really tall tree. But amazing. Gotta love all the diversity out here. All right, she's on alert. We just heard a gator. Gators grunt. And there's one not too far away. But we're in Florida. This is a cypress. And it is pretty majestic. You can see there a water line. That's probably from when Ivan came through. So beautiful trees. They have knobby knees. So I got to tell you, these trails are really well marked. They've got your arrows. They're also numbered, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that you know which path you came from and which way you're going. So pretty cool. All right, well that was pretty cool. We got to see a lot of stuff. Not a whole lot of animals. There's some wildlife in the lake. Sorry, it's a bad road. But we didn't see a whole lot on the trails. Are you all done, Ellie? Is it good? Is it good, Ellie? Yummy? Yeah, it's a hat day. I have tent hair. It's a thing. Tent hair. Look it up. Okay, I just saw something that is absolutely incredible and had to pull over. I've got to go look at this stuff. This is amazing. We got to check this out. Okay, so this is super cool. I guess it's called yard art. I'm sorry, it's really noisy. I had to cross the road to get over here. But oh my gosh, look at this stuff. It's a freaking cow. A huge cow. Silver cow. Tiger. Man. Oh my god. It's a rooster. It's a rooster. Horses. This is unbelievable. I've never seen a place like this before. And I am so excited to have found it. Look at this. Man. I think we're in Astor. That's where this is located. The absolutely amazing artwork. Hello? Hello, horse? Hello? Hi, horse. I just said hi, horse. I'm silly. And the big boy. Oh my lord. Whoa, check this guy out. Even mythological creatures. Just amazing. Oh man. I know somebody that would like to have that. And I think it's a bull with lights on his horns. Crazy. Crazy stuff here. There's an elephant in there. Oh man. This is awesome sauce. Can't even believe all this. It's beautiful. Oh man, look at the lamps. There's a mermaid one. Several. Horses. Wonder how much this stuff costs. It's gotta be super expensive. Oh. This is so awesome. Oh, look at this horse up here. Got wooden furniture. It's beautiful. Alright, some other interesting. Oh, now it turns into color. Now we have colorful stuff. Awesome, amazing. Alright, I'm gonna go in and check out some other stuff. So I'll catch you in a bit. Okay. I had to get some footage of these, specifically for my sister who loves this kind of thing. These are just beautiful. Sinks. Amazing. And another rooster. Look at all this pottery. This is gorgeous. Where am I? Here we go. There you go. You can give them a call. Yeah, this place is just absolutely unbelievable. There is so much stuff here. It is huge. Look at all this beautiful wood. Gorgeous. Whole gardening center. Huge pots. And I mean, for $125, that's not too bad. Some of the stuff is very expensive though. I've seen stuff up in the thousands. Man, what? What a place. If you're ever in this area, man, this is a place to go. All right, I gotta get back to Doggo in the car. I left her out there. She's sad. Okay, I just had to get a picture with this guy. Love him. Oh, there she is. Hello, puppy. Did I leave you all alone? Are you a sad girl? You are so pretty. She's ignoring me. She doesn't want to talk to me. She's mad because I left her in the car. Oh, you gotta love it. Well, that was an experience. That is one pooped puppy. Oh, she is so cute. She's pretty much crashed. I tried to get her to go in the tent because we've got the bed all set up there and she could have the whole thing to herself. But she just wanted to lay down right here by me. Sweet dreams, cutie. Okay, so come on, dog. There is a trail that's right behind our campsite. We're gonna maybe, hold on, I gotta get through this fence. So, there's a trail right beside our campsite, and we thought we'd give it a go. After an afternoon of relaxing, a little meditation, watching the trees, listening to the sounds, it's been very relaxing. Sometimes, you just need to get away from the day-to-day so that you can kind of regroup, reframe, learn to enjoy yourself again. I know a lot of people are in the rat race. I've been in the rat race for years and trying to go, go, go. Sometimes what you need is a little stop, stop, stop. So we were just relaxing. The dog definitely needed a little nap, and she got one. And now she smells something. I don't know what she smells. She smells everything. This dog, she goes for walks twice a day at least. They're not really walks. They're poop hunts. I gotta be honest. She eats cat poop. I think most dogs do. She loves cat poop. And for some reason, in our neighborhood, it is like the graveyard of chicken bones. And we will be walking along. I won't even see it. But man, she will smell it. And she will nom it before I even have an idea that she's going for it. She's crazy. But this is beautiful. I'm going to turn this around so that you can see how gorgeous this is. What a nice trail. And my dog. She reminds me of that Slinky dog in Toy Story, because her middle kind of weaves in and out. I don't remember what he's called. But anyway, it's gorgeous. Easy path. Lots of stuff here. Tons of pines. I know that these are natural habitat for a lot of stuff. But it is just gorgeous day. Absolutely beautiful sky. Yeah, like that. And a happy dog. Who doesn't need a happy dog? She's got a big schnoz. She can smell everything. Don't you, Ellie? Got a big old schnoz. I think you can see on these pines, they do like prescribed burns here. So I think the bottom of these have probably been scorched a little bit. kind of recently. But the underbrush has grown right back. There's certainly plenty of it to walk through. And it's growing up more and more as we get back in here. So we got here to this point and just look at the sea of ferns. Just gorgeous. And lots of firewood. We can come out here and collect a bunch of firewood for tonight's fire too. We're going to do a short one, but we'll probably do one. It's we're in a designated burn area, so we can actually burn in our fire pits. And they give us a fire ring in our campsite. So just so you know, if you come out here, you will have a fire ring. Oh, hello, little guys. Pretty. Don't know what they are, but I bet the butterflies love them. Yep, some more firewood right there. I suspect people don't come out this far looking for firewood. That's why there's so much just laying around all over the place. So we just had a big adventure. There was a black snake that just came barreling through behind the palms over here. And he was coming towards me, but I shooed him away, and Ellie was sleeping in the tent. And she ran out of the tent and just chased him away. I mean, he was just a black snake. He was a good snake. There's nothing wrong with him. He's not aggressive. There's nothing. He's a good snake. But I just don't really want him in my tent. You know how that is, right? So, just another adventure for the trip. Good dog, Ellie. Good dog. Okay, y'all, so just giving you a little bit of layout of the land here. When I picked my site, I picked campsite number 10 just because it looked like it was away from pretty much everybody else. And it was the farthest point. Well, it's a small campground, so it's not really far from anybody. Closest neighbor's right there. There's another campsite over there. But campsite number 10 here, total sun. In Florida, that is not the best. So a better option would have been one of the campsites over here. And they don't, from what I can tell, they don't go sequentially. So the next one next to us, which also has the bathrooms right there, is number 3, which is mostly in the shade, which is really nice. This is a beautiful little campsite. Has the grill, has the fire ring, and then number 4 is not bad. It's got some sun. There's a lot of shade there as well. Most of the other ones are pretty much in the shade. So over here you've got number 5. Great shade there. A little close to some of the other sites, but not bad. And then number 6. 6 is gorgeous shade. Nobody in here right now. Not a lot of activity in here anyway. But those are some of the sites. Then you've got the front sites. Not too bad. Got number 2 over here. Great shade. And they've all got firing. They've all got the grill. So pretty beautiful. And then this one is pretty much in the sun over here. I don't know, which I think it's number 7. But I wouldn't do that again. I would not do number 10 again. Unless it's really cold. And I was looking for the sun, which in Florida is not normally the case. But yeah, this one is, let's check it out. Yeah, pretty sunny. And that's number 9. So I wouldn't choose 9 or 10 again. Although with 10, it's pretty close to the one right next to it, and I kind of snuck under the trees there so that I could get a little bit of shade. But this is actually the site for 10, and I just took some liberties because I do that. All right, yeah, that's our campsite. Hope that helps. So one of the things about this campground that I think is pretty cool, and I've never seen this before, they have a handicapped restroom. It's actually big enough for a wheelchair, and it's got supports on each side. So, points in my book. All right, for dinner tonight, we are doing a couple of lovely pork loin chops. See if you can see those. Just gonna fry them in butter and do them up on the Coleman stove. And I'll talk to you about the Coleman stove in the morning. But it's doing a great job for us. So I'm gonna get cooking, and then I think we're gonna do a fire tonight. We might be too exhausted, but we'll probably do a fire. I collected all the wood. We collected all the wood, me and Ellie. But Ellie is a little bit tired right now. If you can see her laying, she's pooped. She's a pooped puppy. She's been pooped all day long. So I'm gonna get cooking, and I'll show you the end results. All right, we are cooking dinner. Got pork chops. Ellie's is done. Mine is getting there. These are my favorite ones. They're the pork loin. So they tend to be a lot more tender than just the regular pork chops. But we think that they're delicious. Ellie is very excited to get her dinner, but it has to cool off before she can have it. And then we are gonna clean up and maybe go over and have a fire. Haven't decided yet totally, but we did get wood for it, so probably we'll do a fire, and we'll see you then. Well, I guess her dinner passed the test. She's a happy girl. And I'm very happy that she likes it. Of course, it's meat. Why wouldn't she like it? I took the bone out because I know I don't want her eating bones, but she can chew them. She's got the jowls. I just don't want them getting stuck in her throat. You know how that is. But she's a very happy camper right now. And I bet she's going to crash hard tonight. So we are here by the beautiful fire. Ending the night. Ellie is helping me with the wood because that's what she does. She grabs the wood from me and she breaks it up for me. And then she won't give it back to me because that's how she rolls. That is Ellie in all her glory. But we are going to just hang out and enjoy the fire for a little bit, and then we are going to crash because we're a little tired. And then we'll be back up in the morning to kind of, well, get some coffee first because coffee is important. And then pack it up and get on our way home. Hope y'all have a good night, and we'll see you in the morning. Okay, we are getting everything set inside our tent. And here is my bed hog. Hi, Ellie. Hi. You're the bed piggy. Pig, 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 piggy. Yes. I've got the lantern hanging up. And back behind here, there's a couple of little bags that are awesome to just hold your stuff. Then, of course, the doggo. Yep. So I would say it's supposed to be a two-person tent. I'm going to say you got to be pretty close to people because there's not a whole lot of extra room in here. Maybe it's a one-person, one-dog tent. That could be it. So I've got, well, my plan was to have my yoga mat down here for the doggo, but she has decided to take up residence on the bed. And she usually gets what she wants. So, hope y'all have a great night. We are gonna chat with you in the morning. All right. I think I've decided that there is absolutely no graceful way to exit a tent this small. Oh, I tried. I tried to come up with something. But, come on out. Well, maybe there's a graceful way. Good morning. You ready? You ready for another adventure? You have some breakfast, good girl? Alright guys, well that's cooking and my coffee's warming up Another chilly morning here, our last morning, and Ellie's ready to go home. She's already made a beeline for the car. She's ready to hop in, and I think she misses her big bed since she's taken over mine. And she misses her yard where she gets to run free, and I feel the garden calling to me. So we are gonna make her some breakfast, make me some coffee, and then we're gonna start packing it up and get out of here. Don't you hear, Ellie? It's over there. You ready for your breakfast? Bet you are. Yep, that's a happy camper right there. She's been waiting for that all night long. Just have to tell you, this is where she's been the entire time. Some working dog. Are you ready to go, Ellie? Are you ready? Oh, sweet girl. Okay, we're going. Oh my gosh. So one of my complaints about this place was going to be that I hadn't seen a whole lot of wildlife. And as we were driving, 2 deer just jumped out of the forest and crossed the road right in front of us. We got to see some wildlife. Ellie really enjoyed that. Hello, friends. Okay, so I promised to share 3 things I liked about the visit and 3 things that I didn't like about Lake George State Forest. So I think number 1 that I liked was the trails. The trails were great. They were marked well. They had a lot of extra information. And so that was really enjoyable. It was a little hard to walk on them because they had so many tree roots, but it's a forest. What are you going to do? So the second thing that I liked a lot really was the area. Not only is the forest beautiful, but there's a lot of additional things that you can do in the area. DeLeon Springs is like 7 miles away. Silver Springs is not far. So a lot of other things you can do, little day trips that you can take if you want to. So that's number 2. So they've got non-potable water in a pump that you can make. Not all primitive campsites have that, but yep, you can get water so you can wash your dishes and clean up. So that was another really good thing. So a couple things that I really didn't like. I'm gonna tell you. Number 1 was the bathrooms. They have porta potties on site, and even though they have a handicapped porta potty, which I've never seen before, and I was really impressed about that, the porta potties were full. They were too full. They were really full. I mean, to the point of it being kind of gross. So I would say if they emptied them out, and it may be that they just had a lot of people in there in the last week or so and hadn't gotten to it, but yeah, that would be number 1 on my list of things that I was disappointed about. Number two, I would say, is when I reserved the campsite online, and you can reserve them online, which is really cool. When I reserved the campsite online, it looked like there was more distance between the campsites. So when I got there and saw how close they were, and they're not super close, they're not right on top of each other, but that, I felt that was maybe a little bit misleading. So that would be number two. I like to stay a little bit farther away, especially with Jocko. So then, number three, hello Ellie. Number three would be the roads leading up to the forest. They are dirt roads and they're graded, and just to get over those roads. And if I had a 4x4, probably wouldn't even be a problem. I wouldn't even mention it. But for my little car, and my car rattles, it was just treacherous going on those roads. So that would be number three. So not bad things in the sense the porta potties really blew it for me, but other than that, everything was really great. That was our great adventure to Lake George State Forest. We had a great time. We're going to be happy to be home. So if you liked it, give us a like, subscribe, all that fancy stuff. Ring the bell, and join us on our next great adventure. Until then, we hope you have a great adventure of your own.